Hey everyone, welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club. My name is Nathalie and today I have a fiery practice for you. So take a moment to get comfortable, get ready to sweat a little, breathe a lot. Let's meet in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Make sure you're on the sitting bones, not leaning forwards, not hanging out into the lower back, but really lifting up through the spine, rooting down to find length. And then once you arrive, take a moment to close your eyes. And just notice any sounds around you. So I'm in the yoga studio, so there's also quite a lot of traffic, interesting conversations. Maybe you have some noises in your home. Maybe you're in a blissfully quiet place. But whatever is going on, just take a moment to take it in. Accepting it. We don't have to have perfect circumstances to have an amazing practice. And then bring your attention to your breath. Starting to notice the quality of air in your room, in your space. Inviting the breath in a little deeper. And exhaling out all the way. More interesting noises. Okay, every time you exhale, feel the lower belly pulling in. Feel the lower belly lifting in and up and the air squeezing out. Let's do one more breath here. And then slowly blink your eyes open. Take a look down at your feet. So the foot that is in front, we're going to gently swing it back. So our upper leg is connected to the other foot. Then bring your fingertips out in front and just walk your hands forwards. Maybe feeling a stretch in the hips, maybe finding a gentle stretch in the lower back. And then take a moment to just sway side to side, softening the shoulders. And then coming into the center line, either coming down on the lower arms or staying on your hands. Lengthen through the neck and drop into the breath. And then slowly walk your hands back up as we bring a hand to the foot that's extended out. Take a deep breath in, float the other arm all the way up. And as you exhale, take it up and over. So finding lots of length in the side body, turning your nose up towards your arm, really reaching through the fingertips. And slowly take it back down. Now we're just going to swing the legs to the other side. Creating your mermaid's tail on the other side. Bring the fingertips forwards. Take a moment to sway. Settling into the pose, noticing the sensations. And then maybe dropping down onto the lower arms. And breathe. Starting to anchor into the breath. Coming into that audible Ujjayi breathing, that Darth Vader breath. And then slowly walk the hands back up. Bring your hand to your ankle. Breathe in, float the other arm all the way up. Reaching through the fingertips, turning the nose up to the arm, feeling the expansion through the side body. And slowly move back to center. Bring yourself back into a cross-legged seat. Breathe in, bring both arms all the way up. Exhale, rolling it forwards onto hands and knees, all fours. Bringing the knees underneath the hips, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Now take a deep breath in as you arc through the spine, sending the sitting bones up to the ceiling. And then exhale as you really claw into your fingertips and round through the spine. Breathe in, tilt the pelvis up, send the heart forwards, relax your frown, smile. And exhale to round. Let's do that once more, moving with the breath. And then return into your straight spine, reaching the crown of the head forwards. Feel the lower belly pulling in. Now send your legs out long, really gripping the mat with your fingertips, pressing into your feet, feeling the inner thighs spiraling in and up. Now the hands stay where they are, the feet stay where they are, but you're just going to sway your hips side to side. Notice the core muscles really turning on. Keep the breath going. Notice how the breath starts to change. Maybe you feel a bit of a shake. Relax your frown. You can always drop the knees down. Now come back to center. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, shift into downward facing dog. Lowering the heels down one at a time. Finding the stretch through the hamstrings, the ankles. Noticing how downward facing, that was my knee. Noticing how downward facing dog feels today. And then bring your feet to stillness. Take a deep breath in as you gaze forwards. And as you exhale, walk your feet up, coming into a forward fold at the front of the mat. Bring the feet hip width apart. Feel the inner thighs spiraling in and back. And as you breathe in, lift up halfway, coming into your flat back extend. Reach the crown of the head forward. Feel the length through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now root down, breathe in, send your arms all the way up, coming into extended mountain pose. Bring the palms of the hands together. And as you exhale, hands down to the heart. Breathe in, extended mountain pose, lengthen. Exhale, take it down through the center line, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step into your high plank. Now this time from your high plank, lower your knees down, flip onto your shoelaces, send your heart forward, hug the elbows in and hover down to the floor. Keep pressing into the tops of the feet, strengthening the legs. Breathe in, baby cobra. Exhale, nose down to the floor, curl your toes under. Breathe in, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now breathe in to float the right leg all the way up. And as you exhale, step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. So right foot towards your right pinky. Now turn your right toes out. Breathe in, pull up through the right elbow, lift the hips. Send the right fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. And now follow your exhale down. As you exhale, you're going to come to the long side of the mat. You're going to come all the way to your left leg, bending the left leg, extending the right leg. Breathe in to move through center, bending the right leg, extending the left leg. Moving through Skandasana. Breathing in, moving through center, exhaling to stretch. Breathing in, move through center, exhaling, stretch. Now once more towards your left foot, and then come all the way back into your low lunge. Breathe in, step into your plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Breathe in, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to catch your breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. My mic is not staying put today. Okay, now as you breathe in, lift the left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, step your left foot up towards your left pinky. Turn the left toes out. Press into the right hand. Breathe in, pull the left elbow up, send the left fingertips up to the ceiling. Really hug the inner thighs in as if you're scissoring them in. And now following the exhale, lower the left hand down. Walk all the way towards your right foot, right hand to your right leg. Extend the left leg. Breathe in as you move through center, bending the left leg, extending the right leg. And are just moving with your own pace, finding your own flow. And just noticing the stretch as we warm up the body, warm up the hips. Going to come to our right leg and walk ourselves all the way back into our low lunge, lifting the right heel. Breathe in, step into your plank. Exhale, hover all the way down. Breathe in, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll the shoulders out. Breathe. Now, one more really deep breath here. And then as you breathe in, look over to the front of the mat and step walk or hop your feet up. Forward fold. Breathe and lift up halfway. Flat back extend. Exhale to fold. Breathe in, root down, lift up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Breathe in, extended mountain pose. Exhale, take it all the way down, moving through the center line, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, reach the crown of the head forwards. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step into your high plank. Exhale, hover down, maybe halfway down. Breathe in, maybe this time coming into an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now breathe and float the right leg all the way up. As you exhale, right knee to right upper arm. See if you can touch. Breathe in, three-legged dog, lifting from the right inner thigh. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, touch. Breathe in, send it all the way up. Now exhaling, bring your nose to your knee to your nose, press into your fingertips. And step the right foot up to the right thumb. Now we're going to lower the left heel over the center line. Bend the right leg, hug the hips into the hip sockets, press into your feet. And we're going to windmill the arms left, right, coming into warrior two as I stand with my back towards you. Maybe you're standing with your back towards me too. Pull your pinkies back, pull the thumbs forwards. As I just take a moment to turn. Okay, soften your gaze. Relax your shoulders down. Feel the inner strength, feel the fire. As we bend the legs, we're going to extend the arms, heels in. Now cross your wrists, bend your left leg, extend your right leg, send the crown of the head forward. So kind of like a ninja move. Breathe in, lift both arms up. Bend the right leg, cross the wrists, extend the left leg. Breathe in, both arms up, lifting up from the pelvic floor. Exhale, bend the left leg, extend the right leg. So once again, you can't do anything wrong here. Just move in a way that feels good. Feeling the length, feeling the stretch. One more. And then we're going to return to the front of the mat, so right foot forward, lifting the left heel. Breathe in, step into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, lifting, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe, catch your breath, smoothing out the breath. So we're starting to really warm up, but we keep that fluid breath going. Other side, breathe in, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left knee, left upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot to your left thumb. Lower the right heel over the center line as I go fishing for my mic. It's not working with me today. My pants are not tight enough. It's rarely said about leggings. Okay, root down through the back of the right heel. Breathe in, windmill the arms up, right, left. Coming into warrior two. Take a moment to extend. Think about pulling the feet towards each other. Feel the legs strengthening. Really bring the attention to the outer edge of your right foot. Pressing it down. Feel the right inner thigh engaging. Feel the fire. Feel the heat. Relax your frown. Now bend both legs. Turn your heels in slightly. Bring your arms all the way up. We're going to bend the right leg. Extend the left leg. Cross the wrists. Reach the crown of the head forwards. Breathe in, lift up from the pelvic floor, press away from the mat. Cross the wrists, exhale, Skandasana. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, take it down. Now just find your own flow. Maybe your flow looks slightly different than mine, that's fine. Breathe, this is our last one. And then from here, come back to the front of the mat, frame your left foot, lift your right heel, breathe in, step into your plank. Exhale, float it down, Chaturanga. Breathe in Cobra or upward facing dog, strengthen the legs, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, lower your knees down to the floor, aligning your knees with your hips. Coming onto the tops of your feet, aligning your elbows with your shoulders, middle fingers pointing forwards. And I walk the knees back so that you can tilt the pelvis up and lower the forehead down to the floor. Extended puppy pose or heart to earth pose. Now breathe, reconnect with the breath. Feeling the warmth we've created, the fire. And now as you breathe in, look up, gaze in between the hands, and slowly come all the way forward, moving down onto the belly. Pull your hands back, elbows into the waistline, chin in. Breathe in, baby cobra, press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, lower it down. Now your choice, yogi's choice, maybe that same thing, or circling the arms all the way back, interlacing the hands, pressing the knuckles out, and maybe floating the legs up. Keep the chin in, breathe, feel the breath moving you, strengthening through the entire back body. Maybe zipping the legs up if that isn't uncomfortable for the lower back. Okay, keep breathing. And then on your next exhale, lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, hug your elbows into the waistline, curl your toes under, breathe in, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look over to the front edge of the mat. Exhale, step or walk your feet all the way up, forward fold. Breathe in, following the breath, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Follow the breath. Breathe in, extended mountain pose. Exhale, take it down, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, high plank. Now this time straight into downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift the right leg all the way up, open up through the right hip, keeping the shoulders in line, bending the right leg, letting the right big toe come towards the left shoulder. And now see if you can bring the right knee all the way up and over towards the right upper arm. Touch. Breathe in, send it all the way back, lift. Exhale, right knee to your left arm, touch. Breathe in, send it all the way back. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Turn the right toes over the long side of the mat. Turn onto the outside of your left foot, outside of your right foot. Scissor the inner thighs in, lift the hips. Pull the right elbow all the way up. Send the right fingertips to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And really follow the exhale as you take it all the way down. This time we're going to come straight into our squat. So turn your toes out, send your hips back. And then breathe and keep the legs bent as you bring the arms up and next to the ears. So coming into a goddess pose. Lengthen your tailbone down. Lift up from the crown of the head. And now as you exhale, float the arms all the way down, taking the hands down to the upper thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn the right shoulder over the center line, gaze up. Breathe in to center. Exhale, left shoulder over the center line, gaze up. Breathe into center. Feel the strength of the legs as you really press down into your feet. Creating space in the upper back, the mid back. Just once more on both sides. See if you can do this. Keeping the face relaxed. Breathing. You should feel the legs, you should feel the fire. Come to center. Now breathe in, send the arms out long. Ooh, extend the legs, that should feel really good. Turn the right toes to the short side of the mat. Turn the left heel away from you as you cross at the wrists and send it into warrior two. Bring the right lower arm down onto the right upper leg. Send the left fingertips down to come all the way up, really reaching through the left fingertips. Turn your nose up towards your arm. Now press down into the floor. From that pressing down, lift yourself back up, coming into reversed warrior. Right arm up and overhead, big stretch. And then once more, bring the right arm down onto the right upper thigh. Breathe in, send the left arm out next to the ear, and this time bring the left fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling, creating length from feet all the way up towards your fingertips. Turn the left thumb away from you, bring the left hand onto your lower back, and now see if you can bring the right fingertips down towards the floor. And maybe you just stay here, right? Working on that core stability, hugging the belly button into the spine, pressing out of your standing leg. Maybe fingertips down, or maybe wrapping the right arm around, giving yourself a hand. And I really feel that you're opening here, lengthening through the spine. Think baby cobra. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Breathe. Breathe into it. Now slowly release the bind, pivoting on the left foot. Ooh. Bring your hands down. Grip the mat with your fingertips, and now breathe in. You're going to pull the right leg all the way back into three-legged dog. That should feel really awesome. Oop, as I stroke the plant with my toes. And now bring the right knee towards your right wrist. Bring the right lower leg underneath you. Get really bright through the right toes as you slide the left knee back. Flip onto the top of your left foot. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, walk it forwards, coming into your pigeon pose. Maybe coming down onto the lower arms. Maybe bringing your forehead onto your hands, and forehead down into the floor. Now really root into your left big toe. Let that be the anchor of the pose as you breathe here. Feel the opening in the right hip. Relax your jaw. Notice what comes up. One more breath. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Curl the left toes under, spike the left heel back. Grip the mat with your fingertips as you lift and shift into your plank. And from your plank, downward facing dog. Let's take a really deep breath in through the nose. Lion's breath out through your mouth. Stick your tongue out. One more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Okay, let's slow it down as we move through a flow. Breathing in, shifting it forwards. Exhaling from your toes or your knees so you can always adjust. Hover down. Breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. As we prepare for the other side. So, breathe in, lift the left leg all the way up. Open up through the left hip. Keep your shoulders aligned. As you bend the left leg, bringing the left big toe towards the right shoulder. Pressing the left armpit towards the right upper leg. And now from the core, take it up and over. Left knee to left upper arm. Grip the mat with the fingertips. Take the weight out of the wrists. And then breathe in, extend it all the way back. Exhale, left knee towards your right arm. See if you can touch. Breathe in, extend it all the way back. And then exhale, step the left foot on the outside of your left pinky. Turn the left toes out. Come onto the outside of your right foot, outside of your left foot. Breathe in, bring the left fingertips up. Hug the thighs in, scissoring, breathe in. And now really follow the exhale down. Bringing the toes out, the hips back. Breathe in, send the arms all the way up, coming into your goddess pose. And now this time, as you exhale, bring the backs of the hands towards the inner thighs. Press your hands into your legs. Press your legs into your hands. Use that push and pull to find lift up through the crown of the head. Think about pulling the feet in towards each other. Feel the upper legs turning on. How is your face? Is it still shiny and happy? One more breath here. And then float the arms up. Really press down to extend the legs. Turn the left toes to the short side of the mat. Right heel turns away from you. Cross at the wrists. Extend your arms side to side. Gaze over your left fingertips. Bring the left arm down onto the left leg. Bring the right fingertips down. Breathe in. Circle the arm up and overhead. Think about pulling your feet together. Turn your nose up to your arm. Now root down to lift up. Reversed warrior. Left arm up and overhead. Breathe in. Float through center. Left arm down. Breathe in, right fingertips come down, lift it up. Now keep going, right fingertips to the ceiling. Turn the right thumb away from you. And bring the right hand to the small of your back or onto your left hip. You're welcome to stay here, keep lifting, keep pulling that lower belly in, keep breathing. Or left fingertips down, maybe wrapping around, giving yourself a hand. Breathe into the challenge, wherever you are. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Roll that right shoulder back. Smile. And slowly pivot down, lifting the right foot, framing the left foot. Now pull it all the way back, all the way into your three-legged dog. Ah. And bring your left knee towards your left wrist. Left leg crosses underneath. Stay active through your left toes. Slide the right knee back, flip onto the top of the right foot. Breathe in, open, lengthen. And as you exhale, take it down, coming into your pigeon pose. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Breathe. That came out a bit like boyen. We don't have a boyen. Breathe. Breathe. Relax the right hip bone towards the left heel. Keep anchoring into your right foot. Notice what comes up. And just let it be. One more breath. And then bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Once again, think gecko fingertips as you really claw the fingertips down into the floor. Curl the right toes under, lift up, and downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe. Let's take 3 lion's breaths this time. Breathe in through your nose. Tongue out, exhale. Twice more. Last one, make it count. And then look over to the front of the mat as you step or walk your feet all the way up, coming into a cross-legged seat. Lower down onto your sitting bones as you extend your legs out long. Root down through the backs of the legs. Breathe in, send the arms up. And as you exhale, reach it forward. Taking a hold of your upper legs or your toes, maybe bending the legs a bit. Using every inhalation to lengthen through the spine. Using every exhalation to soften. Breathing in to create length. Exhaling to melt down. Starting to cool it off. Using the warmth, the heat we've stirred up for some final twists and stretches. Breathe in to look up. As you exhale, roll yourself all the way up. And then slowly come to lie on your back. As you open the arms out wide, hug your knees into your chest, and drop your knees all the way over to the right. As you send your gaze over to the left. Let the shoulders become heavy. Relax the jaw. Breathing all the way into your belly. And pull to center. You should drop the knees to the left, gaze over to the right. So sometimes we want to stir up some heat, burn away anything that doesn't serve us anymore. Really a cleansing practice, but we want to make sure that we don't step off the mat feeling frantic or rushed. So we want to take a moment to also calm the energy. Okay, come to lie all the way onto your right side, using the right arm as a pillow. Just keeping the weight off of your heart. And then press yourself back up, moving back into your cross-legged seat. Bring your hands into a prayer. Lift up through the front body as you bow your nose down to your fingertips. Take a moment to notice how you feel. And there's an invitation here to take some of that fire with you off of the mat. And just take a moment to set the intention. What do you want to use that for? Areas of your life that maybe need a bit of energy. And then bring your thumbs up to your third eye point, that point of intuition, as we take a really deep bow down to the highest version of ourselves. Choose to see that within each other. Thank you for your time, your energy, your fire. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope to see you soon. Bye.